We did a game jam last weekend and it was really cursed. Our idea was making a game where the player needs to control all the different mouth shapes in order to sound out words, like using phonemes or whatever they are, and have the player use arrow keys and the space bar to move through the different 9 shapes with the mouth. When the shape is pressed, it would play an audio clip based on New Zealand English phonology. The game sort of is like a rhythm game, but since none of us paid any attention to the gameplay experience, it's kind of strange to play. Words come up with arrows above them, and you hold the arrow keys along with the space bar in order to sound out these words. The idea was that you'd practice these phrases and then the arrows would go away as the player would be able to remember the combo from there. But since we didn't test it and we didn't really sort of realize an hour or so before the deadline that it was not really possible to learn the patterns, so we quickly tried to undo that and add all the arrows back in, but we're a bit sloppy with it. So, you know, there's some areas where there's no arrows, whoops. But you gotta understand how time consuming and difficult it was for every letter of every word that you had to add into this game, because it was really hard, okay? It was really confusing. Anyway, I wanted to point out that the mouth was done with like real 3D clay models and LiDAR technology. I used this app called Polycam and it was really cool to see how these things turned out, and they ended up looking really cool with all the VHS filters and Sketchfab models when the scenes all came together. I'm gonna play some of the sound for you now. Hope you're ready. Truly cursed. Doing game jams is fun, you should definitely do one.